Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A contest between conferences. Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. Here's Coward. Rebound by Alexander Walker. McCollum outside. Okongwu a screen. It's McCollum with the drive. He gets that one. McCollum's got the first points up on the board for the Hawks. Morant. No good that time. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Okongwu. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And then Morant slams it in.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
McCollum outside. Edey with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And Morant moves it down.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Offline from the top of the key. Pass to Wells. And stolen by Daniels. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
Here's Coward. To the paint. Here's Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Alexander Walker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 6.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture.
Down low. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 2. To the middle. Here's Edey. Back to Morant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. .141 left to play in the first quarter. McCollum up top. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Back to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense. The ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. And he gets it to go. Morant's got 10.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the basket by McCollum.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Morant. Back to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
And here's McCollum for 3. Good on the triple. 13 points in the game. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He put together quite a quarter.
Memphis, 14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Jackson misses. The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Vincent. Shoots over Jerome. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jackson, and it's blocked. Inside. Here's Kuminga. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Right side Jackson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Healed outside. And then Healed with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hill, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Jackson has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Kuminga. Driving the lane. Shoots over Aldama. Another shot. 5 on the clock. A crossover. Up again. Pass to Johnson. And here's Daniels. Johnson the screen. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now just a 2-point Hawks lead. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Here's Kuminga. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Grizzlies trailed by 4. pass to Morant. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
.144 left in the first half. Good on the three-point shot. Alexander Walker's got 5 points so far.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get one.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Hawks leading by 5. .115 left in the first half of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Steps back and shoots. Daniels, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
Down low. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Clark. Okongwu grabs the board. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now Clark. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. McCollum outside. Just 3 on the clock. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Atlanta leading by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Let's go. Again, McCollum missing. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Edey. Now Wells. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Edey down low. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. McCollum right side. Pass to Okongwu. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Over Edey. McCollum no good. They can finally take the lead right here. They've been playing from behind all game long.
And you don't want to waste this opportunity.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Pass to Coward. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. The Hawks leading. Fires for 3. And it's Coward with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Back to Morant. Edey a screen. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Edey's got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's McCollum. Good work defensively by Pippen. Memphis leading. Pass to Prosper. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Wells wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Wells has got 5 now.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Over Caldwell Pope. Great touch on the 16-footer. He's got 7. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Right side Jackson. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, clever as always. You can expect McCollum to spot and exploit those gaps.
Left side Jackson. To the middle. Here's Wells. Back to Jackson. Spins. Over Kuminga. Jackson misses. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Pippen. Here he goes. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And at the close of the third quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jerome with it. Here's the teardrop. Here's Morant.
Oh, here he comes. My goodness. Whew. Well, he's just lightning fast. Morant is so effective in the two-man game.
Here's Vincent. Outside, Kuminga. Johnson the screen. Kuminga with a wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game. His mobility and his explosiveness.
Pass to Johnson. Johnson the screen. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there. Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know Free throws can make or break you in the end.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He encouraged his guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so Vincent nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant left side. The rebound by Hield. Here's Kuminga. The layup off target. And here's Morant. The bounds, and it takes possession. The Hawks making a switch here. Now here's McCollum. Shot from the wing. And right on target with the swish. McCollum's got 19 points.
Well, and they have to just keep feeding C.J. McCollum. He is on a heater.
Daniels pulls it down. Johnson, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
The defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room. Hence the whistle.
He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Stolen by McCollum. Here's Okongwu. McCollum outside. From about 19. And that's him there.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Down he goes for 3.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Okongwu was screened. The shot is off. Memphis trailing here. The time for the ball. Daniels with the steal. Johnson outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Morant there for the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that ties the game up. Now McCollum. Johnson left side. Now Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. McCollum. And they'll keep possession.
Well, I like the activity of Daniels there.
Dyson.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Well, not a perfect trip to the line, but he gets the one he needed to put them in the driver's seat.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The Grizzlies making a change here. back with it. Oh, that was a two-hander.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now McCollum. From 17 feet away, the shot is good.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
Strong move off the glass.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Now Okongwu. Oh, what a play inside.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Timeout called by Coach Isola. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Rips it down with two hands.
Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Grizzlies making a switch here. McCollum outside. Jumper is off. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.